And as you guys know, the Hello Center is going strong up there, so you can still get your hellos. But today, we have something a little special to go over. Now, what's really cool is, as you guys know, I'm a partner with Intel, and Intel goes out all sorts of places. Hey, Arspan, good to see you. And talks to all sorts of different vendors and things like that. Now, a vendor that you have heard me frequently recommend on this channel in the past, especially to people that are building new computers or things of that nature, is Newegg. So a little bit ago, I was approached by Intel, and they said, "Hey, Co, we're working on this new website, and it does all this cool stuff, and we'd like to know if you want to be involved." And I said, "Sure, that's awesome." So in that little amount of time, they have gotten together, taken the concept, brought it to reality, and today we are doing an unveiling of the website that they started. Now, what's kind of fun about this is, if you guys remember, just like 2 weeks ago, we were having a discussion in here about how these days on the internet, there's not like a lot of great news sites. There's not a lot of great sites you can go to just get like a lot of information about gaming or gaming related stuff. We were talking about specifically streaming related stuff at the time. And actually that conversation led us to going to Twitter and looking at Twitter accounts because of how little information was kind of being disseminated to these news sites in, you know, a at least weekly manner as we came to decide. So what's really cool is this kind of goes over all that cool stuff. So let's take a quick look. So the website is unlocked.newegg.com. They've hired some ridiculous streamer to talk about it. I've never heard of the guy. He looks kind of weird. But it is a aggregate site for news, tech, and gaming stuff. They kind of bring it all together under one roof. And like the big thing I kind of want to stress here is this is kind of just the beginning of what they're doing. So if you go to the site yourself, you'll notice like there's a couple of the sections aren't fully fleshed out yet. You know, they're still figuring out exactly what's going to go in there. But the backbone is there, the skeletal structure is there, and it really does look pretty damn cool. So one of the things I asked them is, I said, you know, so when you talk about the site, what is the message you're trying to get out? Like if I was, you know, in an elevator, what's the elevator pitch for this site? And it's basically a new website by Intel and Newegg. It's designed to be kind of a content hub for all things text gaming and video creation, which is kind of cool. I'm not really into that, but I know a lot of you guys are. It's a place where you can enjoy exclusive content from streamers such as me, other tech influences like Linus Tech, who's also a big part of this initiative. And the website is going to house a ton of great content like Twitch streamers, me. There's also going to be a lot of YouTubers on there with their stuff, tech reviews, blog posts, Q&As, interviews, Twitter chats, all sorts of stuff. And most importantly, it's going to be constantly updated. So that's kind of the big thing. This site is, what I'm showing you today is just really the very beginning. Today is when this site went live. So you're kind of at the very base and start of when all this happened. So again, that's unlocked.newegg.com. Already they put up some pretty cool stuff, some of the products. Now, what's kind of cool about this is it does link directly to Newegg. So anytime you see like, you know, a new thing or you want to get more info on it, it actually has like the Newegg inlay, which is one of the reasons I recommend people go to Newegg in the first place, is because they kind of give you all that information about stuff up front. And they also have reviews and things you can go look at too, which are really big because a lot of the people in Newegg are really smart, especially the people that write reviews. So they give you like upfront things if, you know, things didn't work out the way they wanted to. Anyway, it's a great site and I very much recommend it. But yeah, they also have some really fun stuff coming down. Like they talk about the technologies that are coming out, which are pretty cool because a lot of that stuff happens so fast that I lose it. It kind of goes right by me and I can't find a good place to kind of get caught up on everything. And that was actually one of the things this site does pretty well. Talks about like what the tech is, why it matters. In fact, I think there was something on here about Intel's new chipset when I was looking through here earlier, which was great. But yeah, it's a really cool site. I highly recommend checking it out. And yeah, big shout out and thank you to the Intel and Newegg guys for selecting us as one of the channels to kind of represent it. We will be coming back here as it grows out. You'll probably see me here in the mornings, seeing like new updated things and checking that out and things of that nature. But yeah, very cool. Unlocked.newegg.com. Be sure to check it out. And yeah, you'll be seeing it a lot more. I'm guessing that is for sure. So, on that note, I think we're going to go ahead and get started with some H1Z1.